Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Munich. January 1st, 2026. A new day, a new year. Much has changed, but not everything. So I'm still doing Munich walks. Today I will redo a walk that I did exactly 5 years ago, and which was the first real walk I ever did with trekking here in Munich. So let's redo a walk from home, Berg am Leim, to the Hirschgarten, which is west of Munich Central Station. And to start off with, that's why I hate fireworks at New Year's Eve. This is exactly why, because all the trash is still here. Stop. You see the dog? She's wearing her jacket, and we have to walk, allez, through this amount of trash. And all these stupid idiots that thought it would be a good idea to blow up the world, they leave everything around here. Go grab your trash. Stupid idiots. Oh well. Okay. This short rant, I hope it is the last one, but I really think there is more to come. Anyway, let's walk towards the west, follow the dog, and yeah, about 10k to go. Come back to you on the way. Alright, about 1 kilometer into my walk, still in the Berg am Leim quarter, and this building is new. The new east side Munich, combining offices with some limited residential space. Mainly it's offices, but this really looks good. A little bit to the left, this is the Penguin Random House, book printing association, something like that. Sorry, I don't know the English word. But here, this is some of the heritage here in Berg am Leim. This building is it's a social security for agricultural, wood and garden industry, and also health insurance. Yeah, and here is some industrial heritage. We have some still active factories to the right. We have offices here to the left, residential space a little further in front. And yeah, that's Berg am Leim. The wind is picking up, which I really do not like. So come back to you in the next quarter. Okay, a little more than 2 kilometers walked out of the underpass under the railway line. We are in Heidhausen. To the left, the Motel 1 and the row of hotels that's leading towards Munich East Station. Here on the right, this Medical Service Bavaria, so an official building once again. And here is the sign that says Heidhausen. It's a very beautiful quarter. I always loved walking through there, and I will take the way straight through the Kirchenstraße, and this will take me up to Max-Weber-Platz. Up to this point, I have not seen too much pollution. Just right out of our apartment, there was a lot. Since then, it was not too bad. And I really hope this will stay like this the further west we walk. Okay, Heidhausen, let's see where I come back to you. The next spot. Okay, about 3 kilometers done, a little over 3 kilometers. We are here in Heidhausen at the Wiener Platz. The Café Wiener Platz. Very beautiful place, and of course the square itself. This is nice. All the huts. Yeah, this is a permanent market. Not unlike the Viktualienmarkt. This looks good, and especially with the Maibaum and the yellow building in the background. And right behind is a beer garden, which is a very nice one because it's right over the Isar River. So walk down there, this way, to the beer garden, and the Isar River is right behind it. This is beautiful. Also the quarter here, if you continue, the tower here right in front is already the Deutsches Museum, and I will now walk this street, which is the Wiener Straße, and then hit the Deutsches Museum. All right, 4 kilometers in the books. Just here by the Müllersches Volksbad, which is in fact a public bath, but also a very, very beautiful building. Classic 19th century. This is an absolute beauty. It also has a restaurant, which is supposed not to be too bad, but I've never been in there because just walking by right next is the Isar River and the island, Museum Island. Here to the left, the ugly looking building, this is the Deutsches Museum. I think we've seen the tower prior to that. And yeah, it's, as the name says, located on an island. Here's the first branch of the Isar River, and the second branch will follow soon. Right now we do not have high water levels. Yeah, it's winter. We had some snow, but not too much. Not that much rain recently, so the snow is the water in form of snow is staying in the mountains right now. Here, this little island, yeah, it's just a tiny island which ends right away after the museum, and you can see the end over there as well. The next island, the Praterinsel, is different once again. Okay, Müllersches Volksbad, Deutsches Museum, 4 kilometers in the books. See you soon. Alright, 5 kilometers done. You know where we are. Approaching the Marienplatz, the city center of Munich. I don't know what all these cabs are doing here, but it seems to be worth waiting. And yeah, this is very, very beautiful. Always and always again. This does not age. Not at all. Here the old city hall, which is right now the toy museum. The Dreifaltigkeitskirche here to the left. Have a look up in the corner to see this church from the inside. And of course the square and the Frauenkirche, the Munich Dome in the background. It's so beautiful once again. Marienplatz, the huts are gone. The Christmas tree is still here, but it will be gone as well soon. See you in a kilometer. Alright, a little over 6, almost 6.5 kilometers done here in the Bayerstraße now. These two tracks are of course from the tram that's running through here, and the red building you can see in front. This is one of the few buildings that remain of Munich Central Station. The blue fence, this is the construction site, not only for the second core route, but for a completely renewed new central station that will open in, let's see, 10 years, maybe even more. Yeah, and yeah, well, the cranes are standing. This used to be the station building and everything that belonged to it, with a curbside, curbside exactly, with a parking garage, with footpaths, of course, access to the U-Bahn, everything else that was in this building, ticket halls, shopping and so on. A lot is gone and a lot will be rebuilt. Munich Central Station, this will be a video on its own. I think I can do it soon. Today I will keep walking and come back to you soon. Alright, almost 8 kilometers done. Here by the tram, line 18, and these old buildings here in the Landsberger Straße. Here just to the right, this is the path or the street to the Hackerbrücke, and the brick building you see in front here behind the tram on the left hand side of the street. This is the Augustiner Brewery. They're making the best beer in whole Munich, and yeah, I could go so far, they make the best beer in Germany, maybe in the world. This is up for discussion. It was, I think, a year ago when someone asked me to do a series on Munich breweries. I decided, yeah, I'd try, but in the end I did not do so because there is not much to see. Yeah, I went to the Hofbräuhaus brewery, which is far outside in the east, and you have the facade of a building, and that's it. Here the Augustiner with the chimney and with the restaurant here on the top side. That's where the guys are entering from the bus. There is relatively a lot to see here on the Augustiner brewery, way more than on the others. And sorry if I say so, but this is not worth a video. for my opinion, so I didn't do it. Maybe I come up with something else over beer. Now let's continue walking and I'll come back to you in a kilometer or so. Alright, 1k further down the road, we are here at the Donnersberger Brücke at the southern beginning. Here, this hotel, I think I've showed you this building before. That the hotel is the one behind, yeah. And this, the big one, is an office building or something like that. And yeah, as mentioned, here is the Donnersberger Brücke, connecting over the field of tracks, over the railway station, the railway tracks, a little bit to the west of Central Station. And if I stick to the plan, I have only one bridge left to go. This then will be the Friedenheimer Brücke. And let's see if I stop there or go one further. See you soon. Alright, made it to the end, to the Friedenheimer Brücke, to the Hirschgarten S-Bahn station, which is just about 150 meters this direction. It was a great walk. It was pretty cold, but yeah, we were brave, especially this little dog. Very, very brave, and I appreciate you, my little doggy, coming with me. The last moments will be maybe a little bit train spotting on the platform, or rethinking the last 5 years since I did this exact walk the last time, and maybe I come up with what has changed. I hope you enjoyed this walk, this little inlet of about a minute every kilometer. Was a new idea. I hope you liked it. In case you did, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and see you soon back in Munich, also in 2026. Until then, have a good time. Goodbye.